Hello friends, today in this video we'll be solving one sum based on bills of exchange and the treatment that we'll see is retaining of bill. Now let us see what is the question. Question is Suhana sold goods worth rupees 28,000 to Sumit on credit. So you can see the transaction is on credit. Then Suhana draws a bill on Sumit for the same amount for 5 months. So here bill is drawn and the bill is drawn for 5 months. Sumit accepted the bill and returned it to Suhana. Sumit then honors the bill on its due date. That means the bill is becoming honored on due date. So on due date, Sumit makes the payment to Suhana. Draft the journal entries in the books of both the parties. So that means here in this question what they are asking us is we have to make a journal in both the books. Means अपने को journal सुहाना के बुक्स में भी बनाना है and सुमित के भी बुक्स में बनाना है. So now the very first point that I want to highlight is कि after reading the question what you have to find out is कि drawer कौन है and drawee कौन है. So here in this question you can see कौन bill draw कर रहा है Suhana. So the Suhana is drawer and who is accepting the bill Sumit. So Sumit is drawee. So the entire question, if I want to summarize, it is like this. Suhana sold the goods to Sumit. Sumit accepted the bill which is drawn by Suhana. Then on due date, Suhana got the money from Sumit. That means the bill is honored. So let us see how we will pass the journal entry in both the parties' books of accounts. So first of all, we will see the journal entries in the books of drawer and that is Suhana. So let's see what was the first transaction. Suhana sold goods to Sumit on credit. So let us see what will be the entry for credit sale. Drawee's account debit to sales account and who is drawee over here? Sumit. So in the books of Suhana, the entry will be Sumit's account debit to sales account. So you can see the entry Sumit's account debit to sales account. Now for the same transaction, even Sumit will record an entry in his book. So what entry Sumit will record? For him, that transaction is credit purchases of goods. So he will record it as purchases account debit to drawer's account. And for Sumit, who is drawer? Suhana. So the entry will be purchases account debit to Suhana's account. So you can see in both the parties' books of account, the one transaction is recorded in different way. In the books of Suhana, it was credit sale and in the books of Sumit, it was credit purchases. Now, after that, what happens? Suhana draws a bill and Sumit accepts that bill and returns it to Suhana. So, let us see what entry we will record for that. So, entry in the books of Suhana first we will see. The entry will be bills receivable account debit to Sumit's account. Now, why bills receivable account debit? Because bills receivable is coming in. And why Sumit credit? Because credit the giver. So, in the books of Suhana, the entry will be bills receivable account debit to Sumit's account. Now the similar entry, but not similar, the opposite entry, who will record? Sumit also will record. So in the books of drawee, let's see what will be the entry for the same transactions. जैसे कि सुहाना को एक्सेप्टेंस मिल रहा है सुमित से, वैसे सुमित क्या कर रहा है? एक्सेप्टेंस दे रहा है सुहाना को. So in the books of Sumit, the entry will be Suhana's account debit to bills payable account. Why Suhana's account debit? Because debit the receiver. What Suhana is receiving? Bill. So bills payable is going out. So Suhana's account debit to bills payable account. So again you can see for the same transaction we are passing two different entry in two different books of accounts. One in the books of drawer and the other in the books of drawee. After this, what happens in the sum? Just recollect. On due date, Sumit makes the payment and the bill gets honored. So let's see what entry we will pass in the books of Suhana. For receiving money, cash bank account debit, and what is going out against that money? Bills receivable is going out. So cash bank account debit to bills receivable account. So this is very easy entry. You can see cash bank comes in. So cash bank account debit and bills receivable is going out. So bills receivable credit. Now for the similar transaction, for the same transaction, what entry Sumit will pass? For him the money is going out and bill comes in. So bills payable account debit to cash bank account. So it is very easy. Again you can see for the same transaction we are passing two different entry in two different books. One in the books of drawer, the entry was cash bank to bills receivable, and here in the books of drawee, that is Sumit, the entry is bills payable to cash bank. Why bills payable debit? Because bills payable is coming back to Sumit and Sumit is paying money, so cash bank is going out. So here we are done with this sum. We could see there are three different transactions happening in the entire sum, and for all these three transactions we pass three entries in each of the books of accounts. So I hope you have understood. At the end we have to do the totaling of the journal of the amount column, and that's it. We are done with this sum. So thank you so much. If you have liked this video and if you have understood, you can share it with your friends, and you can subscribe to our channel Target Publications. Thank you.